Hello everyone, my name is Rahul Maurya, and today's session is in continuation of my previous uh, sessions that was regarding to the CLI mode of the call manager nodes. Right, so let me give you the brief what we have explained last time. So it was like system level commands was there, like how we can restart our systems, shut down our call manager nodes, how we can switch version, right? Some network stats where we can see that, right? And show version, what are the version of the call manager or your unity platform, time and the date, and the disk uses, what are the disk which is highly utilized or how much space is available, right? So those are the informations I have presented last sessions. Also it include uh, that show memory and hardware status, how many hardware what are the hardware we have in the call manager or user server, right? So show logins, it will reflect how many administrator has logged into your machine and what time they have logged in and log out. All the informations are available, like put whether they have login via https or the CLI mode. Those information you can capture from there. And so processes, what are the processes are running on your call manager nodes, right? So these were the commands which I have showed you in my previous sessions, and today we will cover our management management CLI commands, right? Uh, so let's begin then. Here you can see the list of util service list, and that says that list all the running CUCM or Unity services. So, uh, so sometime it's required. Sometime you have rebooted your machine, right, or your call manager cluster, right, and you have to verify that all the services are running perfectly fine which were running earlier, right? For example, if you have any power shutdown activity in your data center and you have to shut down your cluster, so you have to first run all the commands which I have showed earlier, that util system shutdown, right? And once it will take 5 or 10 minutes to shut down all the services, and after that you can go ahead your site service team that they can shut down the power supply. And once you get go ahead that they have done their activity, now you have to power on your call manager services, right? So once uh, you log into the ESXi and power on the CUCM nodes or Unity nodes, it will take some time to uh, all the service come up, right? And you can see the status of those services from this command only, the util service list. So here you can see that SSH is started, Tomcat is started, database replication is started, right? All the commands you can, all the status of the services you can see from here. So sometime as per my experience, let me share one of the troubleshooting steps. Few months ago I have restarted some of call manager nodes, and that time one of the services, like it was like database services, it was causing some issue. So it was reflected as started, and after a few minutes it was showing as starting or not started, right? It was because of some database issue on that particular node that has been fixed after troubleshooting on the database commands, right? So that's what you can just verify all the services are running well and good, right? Like DLF local, this is used for your backup of your call manager nodes, right? If you are seeing any type of error while taking backup of your call manager nodes or Unity nodes, then might be this is a service you can restart, right, to fix that issue. And if you are not able to browse your call manager node, then the Tomcat services that is related to that, you might need to restart your Tomcat services. Or if you feel that there is a lot of time taken by the call manager service to load the the GUI page of your call manager, that means something is struck, right? And that something is the Tomcat services in the call manager, right? And there are some file check commands that might be required to check after the installation or upgrade of your call manager, right? So I have noted down those commands, whatever I think that is useful for you, just for knowledge, right? Sometimes you don't have to run all the commands to fix it, but it's a brief of the commands, or I can say in it should be there in your troubleshooting bucket, that if you need to fix anything, you have some idea that these are the commands which you can run, right? So is a file check. If you need to delete any files or any specific directory, you can use these commands, right? I haven't used these commands in my experience, but you should be aware that there are such commands are available in Cisco, right? If you need more information on this, you need to explore the actual outcome of these things, right? Please don't do these run these commands in your live environment, right? Then there's a license management commands are there. Show license uses, that will display current license which are used. Oh, right. So the command is show license uses. This is my Unity server, lab cluster Unity. So here you can see that CUC enhanced messaging license, I'm not having that, it's a 0, right? Unity connection basic messaging user license, its count is 87. Speech viewer is 0. Speech view pro is 0. So that's whatever license you have purchased, you can verify from here. Like speech connect port license, I have 2, right? So this is the command show license uses, which will reflect all the licenses which you have in your call manager cluster or server or Unity server, right? And there are some security based commands that is related to your certificates, right? So you can run these commands to verify what type of certificates you have in your call manager cluster or Unity cluster, right? The command is like show cert list. It lists installed certificates. Show cert trust. It will reflect all the trusted certificates. And shows CSR list. Listed certificate signing request, CSRs, right? And there is one more other command that is used for the troubleshooting. So whenever you perform or you are having any issue with your call manager, right, and you can run this command util diagnostics test, right? So it will take some time to execute all of the tests. Yeah. So all you are seeing that it's pass, right? If something is not working, like Tomcat is not working, then you have to specify work on that Tomcat services, right? So whenever as per my experience, whenever there is major issue in the call manager cluster or call manager database or call manager services, Cisco asks me to run these commands and share the output with them, right? So you should be aware of this command, that util diagnose test, right? And to view these files, you have to go to view file view active logs, platform logs, diag1.log, right? So you can download it from your SFTP server, and you can share this information to your case owner, right? There are other commands that is related to the network, util network connectivity, and then you have to mention the IP address or the host name and the port. So the system will tell you the connectivity with that particular host, right? And if you need to check the connectivity with from your call manager to other servers, you can run this command util network ping and the IP address of that remote host, right? It will send the ICMP packets and give you the outcome if whether it's reachable or not, right? Then there's a command show network IP preference, verify the server application's accessibility. I haven't used these commands. Show open, display open files and the ports, and other command is util IO stats, right? So it will reflect all the input output statistics, right? So though these commands, some of the commands are having processor consuming commands, so you have to make sure that you can run these commands after business hours, right? Then some basic commands, utility commands, that is utils ntp. It is related to your ntp, right? Which ntp you have configured in your call manager and how it is synced. And there is os related commands that start with util os, and if you put question mark, it will reflect all the commands associated with this uh, commands utils os, right? Util system, then it's related to the system commands, whether you need to restart or shut down, right? And util vm tools, that has tools related commands. Other useful commands are like uh, show CLI pagination, that configure CLI output in page format, and then show CLI session timeout. It it set the timeout value for the CLI session, right? Show account locking, display account locking status, and show CUC version. It will reflect your Unity version, current version which is running on your Unity platform. And there are some commands like help, right? You just mentioned like this util db replication and reset. If you put question mark, if it will reflect you the sub commands of that, right? All means reset and restart, right? Replication of the on all the nodes. If you run these commands, it will take some time and reset your database. So agenda of this session is like you should aware that these many commands are there in the call manager, and that will be helpful in troubleshooting of your call manager, right? How you can troubleshoot or act on any of the outage in your infrastructure. If you need any Cisco support team, from where you can capture the logs, you can download, or you can just run some test and download the outcome and share with your Cisco tech, right? And some restart commands is there, uh, memory, hardware status, right? So these are the basic commands you should be aware while working in as a voice engineer, right? Because that helps you in troubleshooting. Also, if Cisco is asking anything for you from you to troubleshoot, you can just go through these commands and capture the information and share with them. All right, and thanks for your time. And if you have any questions, just let me know on the comment sessions. And I would like you to please like and subscribe my channel so that I can make more videos for all of the voice engineers and those who are looking their career in the voice domain. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye bye.